All right. Hello, everyone. This is, this is the Ground Sloth. I'm the one with the Outlaw account that did Tower with just common rarity units. I saw someone wanted some advice on 6-5. I do have a main account. That's not my, so on the main account, weirdly enough, I haven't really climbed Tower that much. Um, so you're like, what am I looking at? You're looking at explosive barrel. Can't you read? I'm kidding. Sorry. um, so explosive barrel. This is a regular barrel. Does 150 points plus 65% of HP. Okay. Remember that. Oh, no, don't look at that. That's a video. That's a video within a video. We got no time for video inception. Okay. So this is the map. Now I have my friend, level 1 recruited pikeman. Okay, yes, those are my characters on my main account. As you can see, I got Xavier and Dantalion? I call him Dantalion because it's funny and it's like, because it looks like Fanta, and then, but with the D, and then Lion. So I call him Dantalion. I know that's not how you say it, but it amuses me. Or sometimes I call him Dantalion, even though there's no double L's. So the main issue here is Lutfi. Now Lutfi is interesting. Lutfi is a seeker, but if you look at Lutfi's trait, Lutfi does not have the ability to jump. He's the only seeker I know that doesn't jump. What that means is, like, normally a character can go from a height of that's in increments of 2. For example, here's 16 and here's 14. Okay? Any character in the game can go from up here, but when you go up like that, it increases how much movement. So it would actually cost an extra point of movement to do that. Okay, whenever you're going at a height disadvantage like that, right? As opposed to someone who's a regular seeker, which has triple jump. So 2 times 3 is 6. So that's why you can go from a 0 to a 4, or a 0 to a 5, or a 0 to a 6. Like from here to here, right? You can just go hook, right? Now you would have, since you don't have climb, you do take that movement penalty, but you could do it, right? So seekers are really good for getting around the map. Lutfi is an exception. What does this have to do with barrels? Well, I got sidetracked, okay? Like, sorry. I do that sometimes. So, on this map, HP percentage, mutagen right here. Okay. Let's get the sophisticated YouTube stuff out. Okay. Law, yeah. Increases maximum HP by 100%, percentage damage taken by 200%. You could increase someone's max HP by 1,000,000,000%. It doesn't matter because the focus is trying to do percentage damage in this fight, okay? It punishes you for doing flat damage and rewards you for doing percentage damage, okay? So first off the bat, try to make sure your party loadout has almost all your characters that can do percentage damage, okay? Now, in my... let's put this away. In my common rarity roster, right, we have a few characters that can have percentage damage. You ready? I'll list them. Outlaw Assassin. He gets access to Luxite Shrapnel. It does 10% of the target's HP. Now, since its percentage damage is increased by 200%, that means it does 3 times the normal damage. So this would do 30% max HP. Infection. Okay. Infection does 4% HP per stack. Okay. But if I triple that, okay, times 3, That's 12% a stack. Okay? You like the this is 2024, so I'm getting with the times. Okay, so that's a lot per stack. Okay, so Luxite Shrapnel is going to be a common rarity unit's best friend in this fight, and it, well, always has been traditionally in Tower. Axeman doesn't have anything. Pikeman doesn't have anything. Outlaw Guard. Outlaw Guard, he has, at rank 7, he gets Weapon Eroder. 30% of the target's HP. Okay. So, for those who like it when other people like to math, that's 90% HP. Okay. That's almost one-shotting somebody, okay? Almost one-shotting. Now, similar to Outlaw Guard, we also have access to not you, Outlaw Crossbowman. Outlaw Crossbowman, he has at rank 1, you can get access to Armor Eroder, which does 30%. So again, on this map, it would do 90%. Infected Arrowhead would do 2 stacks of infection. So that would be, normally it would be 8% per stack. But here it would be 16% for just basic attacking and then having the opponent end their turn. If you do any kind of Scorched Ground, right, that's 10%, right, damage. But here, it would be 30%. Now, nothing is flammable, unfortunately, on this map. So if you're going to do Scorched Ground, you're going to use a unit that can create Scorched Ground on any tile, like Barrel or the Flame Sorceress or the Fire Priest, okay? But none of my common units would be able to do that. Even if I had the Fire Ring, nothing would catch on fire here. And then the last unit that can do percentage damage and common rarity is Outlaw Archer. Luxite Shrapnel again. But also, Beast Trap does 10%, so it'd be 30% max HP, and Interruption. That would be all the percentage HP I would have at my disposal from my common rarity roster. That's it. There's not really any places to knock back people into their doom. The only exception would be right here on this little bridge area. Okay. Now since Lutfi, take a look at his skills. Lutfi suffers from not having jump and having a height range of just 2 up and down, as you notice. Okay. So as long as you say a height range of 2 away from him, he's like basically a kitten. So from what I gather, what you want to do in this fight is skillfully take some units out, but then you kind of want to prevent him from ascending real high up, okay? So a couple ways to do this, I'm thinking. You can lure Luffy somehow to this bridge area, right? You can have one unit walking the bridge, and as soon as Luffy gets, I would say, right to this square, 4 and 1. That's a difference of 3, right? But he can walk 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So really, you want Luffy in the middle of this bridge, and other units walk down. And then like you can throw Luxite Shrapnels, or you can do the reverse. You can have Luffy be lured down below, and have people rain Luxite Shrapnels from up above. That would be better. And any AOE or anything like that Luffy would do would miss, because it's too high up. You'd have to move like 1. Now he does get a lot of movement, but you can also use leg snipe, right? Foot snipe. So you'd have a movement of 3. Right, that'd make it more manageable. So even if it had a movement of 3, he'd only be able to get up to this, up far here or up far there, and you'd run the other way. And you just run circles. So that's one way you can do it. Maybe even lure him down here, right? And do the same thing. Foot snipe him, right? He's maybe put a defender there, and he can't do much, and and all the other enemies have been cleared. That's another way you can try to puzzle it out. You can protect units in this map by placing a barrel here. So, watch. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for science. Okay? Science reasons. We'll get to the barrel, okay? So the only skill that you have that's a tactical skill that does HP percentage is a barrel. Okay? So what am I gonna do? Well, my lone pikeman is gonna show you about barrels. Now barrels, remember, does 65% plus 150 when it's a normal barrel. Okay? But when it's a regular barrel like this, the description says it does half the damage. So half of 65, I'm thinking 32.5%. And half of 150, I'm thinking 75. Right? Now if you do the math, you ready for some math? Okay, you ready? If you do 32.5% and you multiply that by 3, that is going to be less than 100%. Okay? That's the math. So, but it instant kills these guys. What the heck? What? Yeah, it's weird, huh? So, I did the math. I did a separate little investigation. The mini barrel lies to you. It does not do exactly half the damage of a regular barrel. The actual math is this. A mini barrel. Can we get mini barrel back on the screen? Yes, no, maybe so. Mini barrel. Mini barrel, it says it does half damage. That is a lie. Okay? A mini barrel doesn't do half damage. It does 35% plus 75 flat HP. Okay? I did the math. That's exactly what it is. Okay? And the reason why, that's the reason why these characters die. Because if it was, let's say it was half of 65 is 32.5. Let's say they rounded up. Okay? If they rounded up, you'd be at 33%. Times 3 is 99%. Oh my gosh, that's a horrible 9. What the heck am I? That was gonna say. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Anyways, so that's not 100%. And even with that extra 75 points, they have like 12,000 HP. That's not going to be enough to get them over 100. So you do the calculation. Just trust me. 35% plus 75 HP is what a mini barrel does. As we all know, 35 times 3 is going to be greater than 100%. I don't even need to do the math. Just, it's bigger, right? If you really wanted to do the math, right, it'd be like 105, right? Now, we can very much look at someone like Candlelight, which I did the math, right? When you're looking at these will to resist buffs right over here, right? It says right, that's horrible. It says right there, 50% less. It says reduces. Okay, so reduces So instead of taking 102.5, she'll take 52.5% on a mini barrel. Okay? So on a mini barrel, it's going to be 52.5% HP plus 75. That's a horrible 7. That looked like a 2. Okay. But basically, a mini barrel is not going to be enough to kill Candlelight. She reduces the HP percentage damage she takes by 50%. So 102%, it's not going to be enough to kill her. Or 105%, sorry, it's not going to be enough to kill her. Right? But 52.5% is what it will do. You need 2 mini barrels. We don't have 2 mini barrels, right? That we can use in a turn. Unless you and you can't set multiple barrels up. So you're just going to have to find other ways to kill Candlelight. Preferably maybe with a barrel. And then in addition to that barrel, maybe an armor eroder. Or stack Luxite shrapnel and infect her over time. You got options. Okay. So I just wanted to show that the mini barrel instantly kills units, even though it shouldn't, based on the description, but because the description is a lie, right? It does so. 35% HP plus 75, right? Multiply the percentage by 3. It's over 100. That's why they instant die. Okay, let's run away. Run away! Okay, so another thing about 6-5. I'm sorry for the long video, but hopefully you're learning something. And isn't that what truly matters? I'm gonna go take this potion and run away. Okay. So one thing I think you can do. Run away, little dude. Is I love using barrels. Ah, shiz. Okay. So do you see how that Seeker just kind of jumped up all crazy like that? Okay, all kinds of crazy. Now I was thinking of doing something I kind of messed up. But I'm gonna do something interesting. Oh, I can't do it just yet. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well this is not gonna be the perfect video. Okay, we're gonna undo the fact I blew these guys up, okay? Now what I really wanted to show is you can place a barrel, right there. And then even move right here. No, because then she'll just move right there. Let me think this through. There. 1, 2, 3. If I had another character, I think what I'd be able to do would be put a barrel right where I am right now, and then move my character here. Watch. I'm gonna start it again for that's redeem self. No. And I'm using a lot of attempts. I don't really care too much. I'm doing it for you guys, for your information. Okay. We're gonna move this guy here. Okay. So we no longer have anyone over there. And I'm going to show how you can kind of body block basically everyone on this map. We're going to be untouchable. Because now I can put a barrel right there. And as long as I don't go in this one space, we're fine. Okay. All they can do is bunch up right there. So that's it. That's the fight, everybody. Look, I can do anything I want. I'm gonna pick on this guy. He's silly. Bam. That's right. They can't do anything. Look at them try. In vain. Oh, I just undid everything, all my hard work. But yeah, there's nothing they can do. So you can use barrels in interesting ways like this. Where are they going? Is there a way over here? Oh, there is. But there's a back way. What? Did anyone notice there's a back way? Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy stay there. I didn't know there was a back way. You guys didn't tell me there was a back way. Only Seekers can get there with jump, apparently, because otherwise everyone else would be going. So this is how you can really affect the map. Oh, I didn't even know there was a little back way here. Look at them. Look at the little ninja people. Now that the Seekers are gone, right? Now, if he had other units, right? Now these two hangmen you could probably kill with a barrel there, right? Be done with it, right? You could also do what I'm doing and rain Luxite shrapnels onto these guys and they'll die eventually, right? Then when the Seekers come in, like literally you just put a barrel there and blow it up and they're dead. Like, okay, well, I mean, I guess you kind of get, but yeah, I haven't leveled up any of my common units. This is just me looking at the map and seeing what can be done. Well, I didn't even know there was. I completely blocked out that back portion. I was just seeing like the wagon. What are you gonna do, woman? You can't do anything. Look at them. Little silly people. I'm gonna try something. Ah, now you gotta come back over here. Oh, Luffy is now by himself. That's cool. What are they gonna do? I'm gonna make them run away back the other way, all silly. So, this just goes to show you can block this area here. You can block this area here, right? With that logic, there's only one square here. So you can block this area here if you wanted. The stockades can be broken. So that doesn't necessarily count. But yeah, hopefully this gives you some sort of ideas on what you can be doing good luck everyone on to do this fight. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. This is a really long video. I'm sorry, but hopefully you learned some stuff.